Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's official. We are here. It is the last melon, the last tag, the last prompt for me for the Ugly Art Club's 5-minute challenge from December of 2022 into January of 2023. The last theme or the last element prompt is postage, and I'm not gonna lie, like I actually had absolutely planned on intending to glue down this little chevron, and I lost it like somewhere in the making of this tag. I don't even know, which is insane because this is by far the simplest tag I made. And sometimes, and I like to remind my Raw Art Brain crew of this, and I think it's important to tell the Ugly Art Club members as well. Like, not everything has to be the kitchen sink. Like, your layers don't have to be layers and layers and layers and layers. Like, I mean, it can be, and it absolutely is wonderful when it is, but it's just as important that we realize when we need to dial it back. And some of the tags in my soon to be book, and I hope to bind it together tonight actually, with my Raw Art Brain group, is the, like all, some of my other tags are heavy, they're full, they're thick, they've got lots of stuff going on, especially those couple where I just recently was adding the fibers and those layers got really big. So it's not always about how heavy the pages are or how full they are either. Like sometimes it's about what's nice in this next area. Like it's okay to dial it back, to have a place to rest, to maybe to get a breather as you're flipping through the book. And I know that some people might think that that sounds sort of frou-frou, but it really, like, it matters to me. And I consider it a lot when I'm working in composition, when I'm working in page to page, when I'm working on a series. Like, there needs to be some rest in there. Not everything needs to be super in your face, contemplate the world. Because for those types of experiences and arts and pages to matter more, we need to sometimes see a simpler, restful place that then, will lead to or ends maybe a complicated page or a complex page. So I have this is the theme is postage, the element, the prompt is postage. I have this beautiful vintage envelope from one of the letters in the shop, and I decided just to glue it right to the tag, and I don't even do much after this, but I used Yoo-hoo. I centered it, or I didn't center it, but I put it on there how I would like. And I knew that the envelope wasn't long enough to cover the whole tag, so I purposely shifted it up a little more so that I had a bigger space at the bottom. Excuse me. And I did debate whether I would leave that tag raw, showing if I was going to cover it in ink or some Asemic writing. And I went back to those stripes that I had talked about a few tags ago. I just really love this effect. I really love this look. I think it closes a project or a piece in a really, really interesting way. And I actually started doing this last 5-minute challenge when I was working on the jelly prints from one of our play dates. Oh, play dates. So if you don't know, the Ugly Art Club has play dates. And anybody has access to the play dates after they're recorded for $34. But beforehand, if you're a member, you can actually sign up for the play dates for $24 and you get access to them live. So it's a live Zoom get together that we have. One's on jelly printing, one's on hand stitching. The most recent one is the sharing season, and that one was really amazing because not only was it the founders, but we invited our guest artists, and 7 of them came through and provided additional content, and that's still that $34 price. So check that out, and that's all about handmade gifts during the season. But so play dates are another really great reason to join the club, and you can join the club today. Just a few hours left to become one of our subscribing members to the clubhouse. Here's my finished tag. I really love the vintage theme of this one, and I think that postage stamp on the back is a really cool kickback to the postage stamp from my washi tape on the first tag. And then here's all 14 of them together. So they're crazy and they're all over the place and they are what they are. And I can't wait to bind them into a book a little bit later. So that's me. That's it. Join the club, guys. Come join the club. We would love to have you.